Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to the epic shopping adventure of 2157, or whatever year we're in. I'm just joking. Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. We are just wrapping up with our shopping adventure, networking all of the stores to the Normandy so that we don't actually need to keep going around buying all the things by trekking throughout the entire Citadel, because that is, let's be honest, that's a little bit of a chore. Nope, nothing here. This way, we just go down to the armory and pick up everything we need from there. So easy, Darner Vosk. No,
have we
not
heard
today.
anything from the hospital? The surgeons there are all busy.
Hey, Garrus, I didn't see you there. Although I think I did hear your voice.
What's happening?
We convinced the council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
Kind of makes you amazed that there are casualties
They're
in the
called
first
Reapers
place.
for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
Psh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Who's this handsome fellow? That looks nothing like me. I'm sorry. Who the hell is this supposed to be? That is not me.
You are looking at VI Model 1.7 AGB, Commander Shepard. Please see a store clerk to unlock a demo of this model.
That looks nothing
You
like me.
have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Aren't you a little short to be a
Good
shepherd?
to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together. Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things?
I'm sorry, Shepard doesn't have that kind of sense of humor.
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
Okay, let's hear
I
it.
come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy. Got any pets? You look like a Varren person.
Actually, yeah, I kind of do have a variant pet back on Tuchanka, so, you know, that's technically true. Although, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't say any of those things. Okay. We're gonna talk to Vosk, just to get this little conversation out of the way.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I should kick you in the balls.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
A Turian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
There must be more to Araka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add.
Don't care.
Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Yeah, I bet you expect it, but you're never gonna get it, man.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk Araka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Then just kill him. You're
Yeah,
Arya to
he
Loke.
mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Jeez. Anyway, if you remember from the last episode, I ended on asking whether or not you guys wanted me to continue with... Well, actually, not even continue. To actually start recruiting all of the mercenary groups. Problem is, that episode hasn't actually gone up yet as in terms of when I'm recording this. So I'm recording this before I've even asked you the question, technically. So... yeah, that was a bit of a moot point. My bad. My bad. However, I have actually come to a conclusion that I'm just going to blow this joint and come back to it later because you guys need to see some action. You guys need to see some war. I need to remind you that there is a war out there against the Reapers and Cerberus. The question is now, I don't know which war to go on to. I actually know which war. I'm gonna go help Rex be on the Rachni Relay because otherwise, if I go to Tuchanka, there's a whole bunch of missions there, and I'll feel obligated to complete all of them whilst I'm there because it doesn't make sense to dart between the Citadel and Tuchanka and back to the Citadel and back to Tuchanka. No logic in that whatsoever. However, if I is
Shepard.
Oh!
There you are.
You are not the person I was expecting to see. I was expecting Cortez. He's here. He's over there.
So you're just silent behind.
I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Oh yes. After helping with Rex be on the Rachni Relay, we will come back here and deal with all of those mercenary folks.
Commander Shepard. It's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Why is there a bump in
Relieved
your
of
hair
duty.
at the back?
It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Your hair is also
Countless
really
people lost their
stringy at the
lives
bottom.
within minutes.
Seriously, it's
The Reapers are everything we feared.
you have not been
They should have
maintaining yourself,
listened to you a
woman.
long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full.
That's
If I
actually
need a door or
quite
two kicked
relieving.
down, I know just who to call.
That's a little
for
bit
now-
insulting.
I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
I say it's relieving because she's telling us her problems just as she's confiding in a friend. She doesn't expect us to help. In fact, she's not even asking for help. That's what's relieving, because it feels like everybody wants something out of Commander Shepard these days. Gets a little annoying. So it's nice to know that Miranda is just viewing me as a friend and not as an asset, which actually is surprising coming from Miranda of all people.
You will.
Oh, that was it? I don't know. Do I really want to talk to her? She's made the effort to talk to me. I guess we should talk to her.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he hasn't tried to kill me yet. Well, he hasn't directly tried to kill me yet. Yet.
Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
You know, it doesn't sound like a lot of effort, but I'm assuming it is a lot of effort to genetically create your own, child, I guess. But, I mean, he created Miranda and he created Oriana. So Oriana, I wasn't paying full attention. And he could create another one by the sounds of it. I mean, he sounds wealthy enough to do a hell of a lot of damage, especially in trying to get Oriana back. So why doesn't he just... I don't know. I'm sure there are many reasons why he doesn't just make another baby. Which one is the question? I guess we can ask him if we ever meet him.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
They should have just let you walk away. I mean, it sounds like you weren't going to do them any harm by just the phrase walk away. Rather fight back. Well, rather than fight back. I mean, now that they've provoked her, now she's fighting back, which is kind of their bad.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
I'm just waiting for Shepard to say I should go again. As annoying as it was in Mass Effect 1, actually it wasn't that annoying. It was mildly annoying in Mass Effect 1 how he ended pretty much every conversation with, I should go. I kind of miss it just a little bit. Just a little. What about you guys? I mean, I think we should hear it just a few times, cropping up in every conversation. God, he must have gone to speech therapy or something, because between Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, he just didn't say it ever again. Maybe the elusive man knew, and he took it away. Maybe, or his brain just got damaged. Who knows? Who knows? It's kind of one of those mysteries of life, or of game development.
Private terminal, Commander.
Okay. That was quick. Omega, it's time. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss that pet project I mentioned when we spoke in Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 on the Citadel. A Batarian named Bray will be waiting. I am not going to do that yet. I am going to save that until after I've done the Citadel DLC. I'm pretty much going to be doing most of the DLC roughly around the same time. Pretty much starting with the Citadel DLC. But I want to make sure that we have, if not every member on our team already, at least most of them. There are some key people that I want around with me, just to kind of bounce ideas off of, get some feedback, some banter. Trust me on this. You're gonna want to wait. Oh, no, I didn't, no! Boo. I'm gonna have to cut this, aren't I? Okay, let's try that again. Leave orbit, not land. God, I can't believe they wouldn't let you back out of that. That's pretty annoying. Also, I actually realized something when I landed on the Citadel and then just decided to turn around. We forgot to talk to Cortez. Poor guy. Then again, I don't think he was meeting us on the Citadel. I'm not sure. Either way, he can wait until next time. Yeah, he's a patient guy. Plus, he's enjoying the view. But we will have to talk to him. It is kind of one of those constantly check up on Cortez things that I keep trying to hammer on about. Always check on Cortez, and that is included. Trust me, you're gonna want to see him. I can't give you any more details besides that, but you should just... He's a nice guy. He has some interesting things to say, and I don't know who to bring. Right. I know what we're up against, and I feel like we should bring some soldiers. Let's bring James, and let's bring... Ooh, it's either Edie or Javik. Or I could just go with Garrus and say screw it. Let's go with Garrus. I don't know. Half of the time I don't actually know what I'm doing when I pick these teams. Usually it's kind of just, who have I not brought before? Or who do I think I'm going to get an interesting conversation out of? Rather than any actual military strategy going on. I have weapon mods. Pistol piercing. And, yes, and then let's go for damage. And with you, I actually want to check the... There we go. This allows for increased damage by 15%. Oh, I want to see this. 17 point... Actually, you know, it's not that much of a difference, but how much... 0.5 meter, 0.9 meter, but this is a piercing mod level 2, so that would be why. Alright, and let's lighten the load if we can. Oh, the weight is still massive. That thing adds way too much weight to this thing. That thing to this thing. I'm sorry, I'm not being the best of vocalists today. Okay, let's stick with that classic layout. You guys are fine. I don't really care about your weapons if I'm brutally honest, because you're cannon fodder. And I will never stop saying that. Singularity or cluster grenade? Or warp. Because warp is useful. But I'm probably not gonna... Oh, I hate this. I'm upgrading cluster grenade. It's not like I could upgrade much anyway. Plus, I'm pretty sure that was the path I was heading down. And final... Oh, we have not talked to you in a while, sir. Increased damage or damage to armored units. Damage. Because that'll still affect armored units. Plus, it'll hit anybody else too. Whereas armored units is specific to armored units. I try to go for a broad... target array rather than just focusing on one specific thing. It's better to be a jack of all trades, in my opinion, rather than a master of one. Sorry, I kept trying to say a jack of all trades and rather than a master of none, but those two are the same thing. That's the phrase. That's how it goes. Really? That's so annoying. Fine, I'll insert disc 2.
Any updates, Shepard?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company. Krogan Commandos.
That's correct, Shepard. They are an accomplished unit. Their decisive action in liberating a colony from Batarian pirates made them famous.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni Relay.
We're way out here for some bug hunt? Weren't they wiped out by the Krogan?
That's what everyone thought, but I've run into a few.
Hard to forget. It was that secret lab back on Novaria.
Not something I want to repeat.
It doesn't make sense. We let that last Rachni Queen live on the condition she disappear forever. She wouldn't risk everything to start a war.
You're telling me you let a Rachni Queen go? Are you kidding?
No. It was the right call. Just be ready
and I
for
still stand by it. Just putting that out there. I still stand by my decision. Because I know the ultimate reality.
Shuttle just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2.
Grunt!
See anything, let me know.
Hi, Grunt.
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running Arlac Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How did you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlac Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tuchanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal. And being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if your Krogan are half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
Sounds like fun. Just like old times, Grunt.
Arlac Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.